Alright, this is Vegeta 8259 again, and this is the last bit of work in progress you'll see for high-grade Kshatriya. And for those of you that liked the glossy finish on Kshatriya, get a good look at it, because this is the last time you'll see it glossy. After I record this video, I will be flat coating it, and Kshatriya will be done. Almost. As you can tell, I haven't painted the gold trim on the black parts of the chest and around the wrists, because I still wanted that gold to be glossy, so I'll be doing that after I flat coat everything. But other than that, everything is done at this point. So, get a good long look at it. Alright, so now Kshatriya has been flat coated and the gold trim painted on and is therefore completely finished. So, this is what the final product looks like. Do a quick turnaround. Once again, I forgot to bring back my rotating display base, so I'm doing this by hand. But, yeah. I'm pretty pleased with the way this turned out. It could have been better. There are a few things that I think could have turned out better, but overall I think it turned out pretty much the way I wanted it to. Now, as far as the details go, basically I'll just introduce this kit as if I'm showing it to you for the first time, because some people might be skipping the work in progress videos. Anyway, this is the 1:144 scale high-grade Kshatriya that I've repainted in a full frontal color scheme, which is basically just Sinanju's color scheme. And basically the only colors I've changed are all of the light green parts have been changed to a bright red, all of the dark green parts on the torso have been changed to a dark red, and then all of the white trim on the wrists and the chest have been changed to gold. Also, another minor color difference is that the original Kshatriya kit comes with green beam sabers, so to match Sinanju even further, I borrowed some yellow beam sabers from Master Grade Cubile. I probably won't let Kshatriya keep these indefinitely, but just for the sake of the video and the photo shoot that I'll be doing later, I'll give him the yellow beams. Anyway, the decals are all left over from my 1:100 scale resin Kshatriya. So you can see we've got a nice Kshatriya kind of ink type decal on the top there. I got some Neo Zeon logos in various places. And then I just threw in some other things like got Kshatriya Neo Zeon on the front skirts there. Neo Zeon text on the side of the leg. And also on the back, I've got a Neo Zeon logo and some more text there. So yeah. And then obviously I've thrown in some little caution markings and various things like that all over the kit. To kind of make this special, aside from just repainting it, I also gave Kshatriya an extra weapon. I've got two submachine guns, and in case you didn't watch the work in progress, these are from Kotobukiya's modeling support goods line. This is the double submachine gun weapon unit, and Kshatriya can hold them like this and use them as a double submachine gun, or I've got several parts down here that allow me to customize this weapon. I can take the handle off and rearrange some things here to make a even longer gun. Just slide these end to end like so. Replace that handle. And might as well add a suppressor to the end. And now we've got a long beam rifle type weapon. I guess technically it could still be a machine gun, or you could just pretend it's a beam weapon if you want. Either way, I think it looks pretty nice. And, oh, I almost forgot the laser sight here. That'll go on the bottom. And we'll just pop Kshatriya's hand off. Disassemble this so we can actually hold it. And we've got a nice extra weapon since this is Full Frontal's Kshatriya. And seeing as how it's a imaginary mobile suit that it doesn't really exist in the Gundam universe, why not give it an extra weapon? So I guess that's about it. Just some various details on here. I did end up changing. I originally had the mono eye painted pink like the original Kshatriya, but then I thought, wait a minute, Sananji's got a green mono eye, so I went ahead and changed it to green. You probably can't tell because Kshatriya's got such a small mono eye that it's really hard to see in there. Some various other little details I did. Up in here, these vents on the crotch, I did the inside of those black, and then did yellow along the edge. You can kind of see that there. See the insides of these large thrusters on the binders. I painted the insides yellow and black. Did a little bit of gray detailing on the funnels in there. You can see that. The little claw arms, I mainly did the arm parts gray and silver, and then obviously this is just left red, a little white stripe on there for some added detail. For panel lines, I mainly used black and brown for the entire kit. On here on the binders I mainly used black for the panel lines, and most of the rest of the kit I used brown. Even on the gray parts I used brown for the panel lines. So yeah, and then on the few white parts I used a light gray. I actually don't think I did any panel lining on any of the yellow parts, except for the black inside the particle cannons here. Let's see, what else? I think that is about it as far as what I actually did with the kit. So throughout the work in progress videos, a lot of you have been asking about the shading that I did on this kit. Like on the binder here, for example, you might actually not be able to tell, but there's some very subtle shading that basically just runs along the panel lines, done in a darker red. And also I did some shading as well on the torso and the dark red parts. That would be due to airbrush, and I know that I usually spray paint my kits with spray cans, but this is actually not the first time I've used airbrush. Far from it. I think the first time I used airbrush was in 2003 for my master grade Zaku 1, but that's a whole nother topic for another video, which I'll get into later. But I have been experimenting with airbrush a bit lately. Been experimenting with pre-shading here on the binders. I think it came out okay. Not quite as good as I wanted it to, but I think that's more due to the low quality of the airbrush that I have. So I did manage to kind of marginally pull off some pre-shading here. Again, it's very, very subtle, and I wanted it to be that way because I didn't want the pre-shading to really pop out and detract from the rest of the kit. I didn't want it to be too obvious, so really the most noticeable pre-shading is here on the back skirt and the side skirts as well, you can see. But yeah, that's a little bit of airbrush going on there. I pretty much just airbrushed all the red stuff on the kit. The black, gray, white, and yellow is all still just regular spray paint. But I will be using airbrush more often in the future, just to let you guys know that. So, let's see, I think that is just about everything I wanted to show off with Full Frontal's Kshatriya. One more thing, the gold on here, a lot of you ask, how am I going to do the gold, or what's my trick for doing the gold? I got the same question on my Master Grade Sinanju videos. There really is no trick to it. It's just painting the black parts black, and then taking a very small paintbrush and a steady hand and painting all those parts in with gold. Of course, I'm not perfect, so I did make mistakes, and when I did make a mistake, I just went in with a black Real Touch marker and fixed up where I kind of overspilled with some gold. And you really can't tell where the mistakes are since I fixed them. But anyway, I guess that about does it for my, not really review, but just kind of show-off video of my high-grade full frontal Kshatriya. And with that, I will see you guys next time.